Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. Today I have both good news and bad news. The good news is Maximum Trabula is at the village and he's trading with the villagers. The bad news is the villagers there don't have very good trades. Like, we can only trade with a small number of villagers, which is really annoying because I've spent so much time collecting the resources I need to trade with these villagers, and most of them aren't even at the village itself. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, there's only one villager who is willing to trade with us. Such annoyance. But we have some good news to counter that, and that is we can go to the stronghold today. So, that's pretty cool. I mean, we can go to the stronghold and start looting it. I was hoping we could loot the village at the same time, but it seems like it's just not meant to be. So we'll just go with that one villager we can trade with, and then, we'll just go to the stronghold immediately after that. But, let's just put away all our gear for now, and we start on the tour. I managed to enchant an efficiency 2 pickaxe off camera, so that's fine. Let's just put all the trading stuff I wanted to do in here, because we will clearly not need it now. I'll keep the Eyes of Ender with me when we go to the stronghold. So the interesting thing about the stronghold is that it carries the end portal with it. So in the end portal we have to put the Eyes of Ender, which will activate the portal, thus opening it. Now the problem with that is that I'm worried there won't be enough eyes, because right now we only have 2 eyes to fill in the slots, and I think it's out of 12 probably. So yeah, these are the eyes we're gonna work with. So it seems like we won't be going to the end today. Today I was hoping we could pillage the village and the stronghold, but it seems we'll just be pillaging the stronghold alone. A, because we don't have enough inventory space for everything. B, I don't have the right gear right now. And C, we don't have enough eyes. So we can't go to the end right away. But I did go mining a bit, got some coal. I doubt we'll need the coal, but we could use some gold when we are trading with the villager. For the special villager we have this time, it's the cleric, and that cleric is a very picky guy. So what clerics mostly like would be gold, redstone, and rotten flesh. So I'll just grab a few of those items and see if the cleric likes any of them. Let's see, we have gold, redstone. They also like emeralds because he's a villager, and rotten flesh, which I have been collecting up to now. Just don't ask any questions. Then I don't know if you also take compasses. I doubt it, so I'll just put it in there. And then I'm carrying a lot of food with me, melons, some cooked beef, because it's going to be quite a journey. And we should be good. Alright then, I have most of my gear with me. My sword, my bow, my pickaxe, the maps, so I can get back home. This is just my main map. I have an emergency map, which is more defined than this one. I just carried this one because I won't really need it that much. Then we'll go to the stronghold, as I said. We'll take most of the loot we can from there. And since we don't have like a backpack on us yet, we won't be able to do anything with it. So this is just the main stuff we'll trade with, and we should be ready to go. Alright, Maximum Trabula, you ready? Okay then, let us book it and hit the road. So we managed to find the coordinates of the village. At the same time, we were able to find the coordinates of the stronghold, and it just seems that the stronghold was under the village. The reason you don't see the achievements on my screen right now is because I haven't gone to the stronghold yet. I was just asked Maximum Trabula to go for me and such. So he did find the stronghold, so he might have gotten the achievement, but I wanted to get the achievement on screen. So right now I'm following Maximum Trabula wherever he's going. I'm just collecting them. And then we have a little husky boy here. I got some chicken. Why can't I eat you? Anyway, yeah, so I don't know my way to the village that well, but Maximum Turbulent does, so I'm just waiting for him as he's collecting his resources. Yeah, I already have most of mine, so waiting up. What are you doing? This is no time to farm. We already had all that time to farm a while ago. Maybe your way there. Alright, he's on his journey, folks. Let us follow him. Let's hope we don't lose track. So yeah, I spent a lot of time off camera trying to gain the resources for the village, but Maximum Chabila told me that most of the villagers I was planning to meet there, such as the cartographer and the librarian, aren't there. So I just thought to myself that it wasn't that worth it to go all the way there for them. But we can still trade with the cleric, and we can also... So we can still trade with the cleric, and then we'll just go loot the stronghold. Maybe there'll be some ender pearls. You know the cleric can also trade with us ender pearls. And with the ender pearls, we can use the blaze powders to get some more eyes of ender, which can fill the portal holes. So assuming that there are some ender pearls in both the stronghold and the village, we should be good. Let me just collect some sugarcane for more paper in case we run across another village with the villagers we're hoping to find. It's sort of a mixed bag when it comes to these kinds of villages, you know? Here we are swimming, which is cool for a penguin, if you're like me. A penguin ninja. And my chicken warrior friend has run off into the sunset. This is why we have maps, folks. Alright, he's currently in the water right now. So yeah, I haven't been to the village before. I haven't been to the stronghold. So you guys will get to see me unlock the achievement real good. I don't know why I should title this episode the trading episode or the stronghold episode. It depends on what we spend more time on. And right now I've already killed about 8 minutes of your time on me just preparing to go to the stronghold. So yeah. Anyway, you'll get to see us unlock some sick trades. Hopefully it won't be too shabby. With any luck, this might be a part 1, part 2 sort of scenario. And in the end, we won't go to the nether, obviously. I mean, we won't go to the end, obviously, because that's not a journey we're ready for. As I told you, we don't have the eyes and we don't have the gear ready for it. Like, look at me right now. I'm wearing my B armor. I don't want to take my A game with me. That one, I'll save it for the dragon especially. But yeah, we won't go to the end in both part 1 and part 2. We're just preparing to go to the end. So this will be a part 1, part 2 special of what we're preparing to apparently face our doom and prepare for the biggest boss fight ever as we go into the end. So this is just where we collect resources, where we try and find what we can do, see what we can do to the place. Basically, we're just preparing to go to the end. We want to make sure that we are super ready to go there. So this part 1, part 2 will not include going to the end, but it will include that build up we have, you know, the mood that we're in to start fighting and achieve the end of the game. Because apparently the original game of Minecraft was, as said, the end. But the interesting thing is that now that Minecraft has grown over the years, ever since it started, it hasn't been so much about the end as it is just complete the achievements or be in this life game, as they like to call it. So as we're just gonna play around, then maybe, so this is episode 6. Episode 7 will also continue with our pillaging of the village, making sure that we're ready to, making sure that we're powerful to fight. Then after making sure we're ready, we've trained, we've done everything, is when we shall go to the end in, I think it will be episode 8. Yeah, because 6 and 7 will be a part 1, part 2. You guys will see us do all our stuff. Then episode 8 we will hopefully get all the eyes we need, and you'll see us in the biggest battle ever. Probably could have taken a shorter time to say that, but I was just so busy looking for the cleric. The cleric is wearing a purple outfit, so keep an eye out for that. And then it's getting nighttime real quick, so we better find him before he gets zombie fight. There he is, purple outfit. What's up, man? We need to trade with you. 37 for an emerald. Okay, we'll take it. 9 gold for an emerald. Alright, you've taken all my gold. You better have something good for me. Oh, he's opened up another trade. Emeralds for redstone, as if I don't have enough of that already. Alright, open up a new trade, buddy. Lapis? Yeah, okay, I'll take lapis. I'll take lapis on any day. Alright, open up a new trade, bub. Don't make me pull out Mr. Sword on you. Oh, he's opening up another trade, and we have an emerald for glowstone and 4 emeralds for an ender pearl. You're kidding, right? I spent 4 emeralds so that you could open up a new trade, and then you give me 4 emeralds for an ender pearl, the exact same thing I was looking for so that I could be able to go to the boss battle. You, sir, are a ripoff. I'm just gonna do your glowstone trade, and then hopefully you could open up a new trade, because this is nonsense. What were you? You've taken all my stuff for emeralds, and then you think you can get away with that? Excuse me, sir, that's not how the trading system works. I want my ender pearls and what's this new thing? My bottles of enchanting. For those who don't know, bottles of enchanting can give you experience levels, which if you look down on the bottom screen, I have 10. So right there next to my inventory, I have 10 levels, which help me enchant my armor, and then thus improving my gear. But what this madman has done to me today is that he's ripped me off for all the money and trades I have. Therefore, I'm not able to get my ender pearls, which I can use for the stronghold, and I'm not able to get my bottles of enchanting, which can help me enchant in the future. You, sir, are a douchebag, a meanie. Anyway, for those who don't know, in Pocket Edition, you can find the stronghold by going to the village well. Apparently, in one of every few villages, there is a stronghold under the village well over here. There's the stronghold under the village well. So from what Maximum Chabila told me is that there's one. And yes, here we are, boys. Stronghold blocks. This is our key into going to the boss fight and our treasure. Because judging from what we've seen, there is a large treasure trove in the stronghold. So not only can we go to the end, but we can get some rewards for getting here just as well. And then, if my memory serves correct, there should be an achievement for letting us go into the stronghold. So we'll go into the stronghold in part 2. Right now we need to get ourselves acquainted with the village. As you've seen, I've done my very first village trade, and as you can see, the villagers hold some very dumb trades. Now I can't even get my ender pearls or the bottles of enchanting. 2 of the things I actually wanted from this village. Oh well, that's just life for ya. Anyway, in part 2, we will go to the stronghold, we will loot it of all its treasures, and then in episode 8, hopefully, just hopefully, we will be able to go to the end and face the Ender Dragon. But as for now, you've just seen me conduct a trade with the villager. There should be an achievement for doing a trade with the villager. I'm wondering why it hasn't popped up on my screen yet. That's annoying. For me, it takes long for the achievements to register on my screen. But there is an achievement for trading with a villager. But other than that, guys, I will just say that we'll go to the stronghold in part 2, loot it for all it's worth, and then in episode 8, we will face the dragon. This has been Captain Phoenix, signing you off.